get this going. Ooh, first gonna join a queue. Move one spot probably. Yeah, because nobody else has joined the BG. And then we'll get to the arenas. Mr. Cabby, I'm on the collector, no revives and no units. What do I do? Well, you do this little thing called arena to get some units. That's pretty much all you can do. Because yeah, you're not going to quit out to go and farm because then you lose where you are. So yeah, you got to hit the arena. Your best bet for the arena though is the Summoner Trials because you'll get the most units out of there, and it won't take as long as the featured or the basic. Okay, let's see something here. Music doesn't want to get going, so let's check and see what the problem is. Chapel Gaming, how you doing? This is weird. I wonder why that doesn't want to start at all. Let's try something here. Ooh, not that. Let's try this. See if this makes any change. No. Try it, because if we have no music and we're stuck just listening to me, ooh, that's not going to be a good thing. Tonga, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Okay, let me just check. The link is not working for some reason, so just a moment. Let's see what we got going. Oh, that's interesting. Good, still working on cave exploration. Just got the last quest to explore now. Nice. Making your way through there. Very good. Very good. Okay. So it looks like the URL has changed. Okay. And actually, this is... Oh, wait. Maybe SoundCloud is down? Okay. Yeah, looks like... Oh, hang on. Damn it, I did it again. Okay, so it is that I'm on an older phone, like an iPhone 8. But this is far more frequent than it's ever been. Because it used to be, like just a few months ago when streaming, it would be probably once an hour. But now you're looking at 2 to 3 times an hour when doing arena. It's crashing. It's becoming crazy. Oh, I needed to sneeze, but I wanted to spare you guys. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Okay. All high-ass teams. That, and that. Okay. Well, let's get this party started. So, last round of the arena, I was going for 5-star Black Widow and 5-star Stryfe. I missed Stryfe from the basics, so this time I'll have to be a little bit more on the ball. And it's kind of silly because it's totally my own fault. All I needed to do was run my complete 5 stars 4 times in total. That's all I need to do. That would have gotten me 20 million points. And anytime I have a goal in mind, I always do a little bit more. And it looks like Stryfe in the 5-star went for about 21, 22 million. So if my goal had been 20, I would have done probably 22 or 23, in which case I would have gotten him. So this time, yeah, I will be running my complete 5-star team roster 2 times a day, and then Thursday morning I'll put up a bit more. So, and running my 5 stars, I can get 5 million points. So 2 times a day, that's 10. So by Wednesday evening, I should be at 30 million. And I can't see the 5-star going for it. It'd be insane if it went for much more than that. Considering normally the 5-star in the basic is going for like 15, 17 million. And I mean, Strife's a pretty good character, but I don't think he's worth that kind of work. Okay. Chapo, is this your first time doing cab exploration? Oh man, we are facing some high-ranked teams. Holy crap. I might need to take a, even though I just started the arena, I might need to take a break from the arena. So normally what I found is if something like this happens where you're getting a bunch of high-ranked teams, if you just stop doing arena for about an hour and come back to it, then it comes back to matchups that you'd normally expect. So I might have to consider doing that. We'll see. Because I've got all my R5s, so I think my R5s will be fine for anything I face. But yeah. Ooh, let me check something, make sure that. Ooh. You know what? I might. I think I need to reset my router. So I just opened a web browser. I don't know if you guys got it on your end, but the music got all laggy and feel like for a second. Okay, let's see something here. But this may have screwed things up when I disabled the VPN. So I could be here just talking to myself, but let's see. Okay, so no, the stream is fine on the YouTube side. Okay, so we're good there. Okay. Let's check the Twitch side of things. Okay, I think I just need to reset my chat. Okay. Problem with that. Your game crashed 12 times in 8 minutes earlier? Dude, that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Alright, so now it looks like we should be good. Ooh, let me just check and make sure that... I just had to reset my chat. Let me just make sure that fixed it for me. Do I see myself? Okay, yes I do. Excellent. Just check on the Twitch side. Redwood, how you doing? And now. Oh. Okay. Okay, cool. So that looks like that's all good. So we should be good to go. All right. What are you up to, Redwood? Yeah, I gotta remember to check to make sure my VPN is not enabled when I start streaming. Okay. Yeah. I don't like any of these matchups, really. What kind of phone do you have? Because, like, if it's an older, like, okay, so I mean, like I was saying, I'm on an iPhone 8. It hasn't crashed that much. Usually, for me, it's, if I'm not streaming, it's probably once every half hour. If I'm streaming, it's pretty much now once every 20 minutes. But if you're looking at 12 times in 8 minutes, I mean, it shouldn't really be the phone, but possible. Put in work on this Black Widow grind as well. Okay, you're going for the 6 or the 5 star? And what are you aiming for? Yeah, I was a bit annoyed that I missed Stryfe, but I mean that is partly why I went round one, because I haven't tried getting both 5 stars previously, so I wasn't sure. I thought, if anything, I thought I was going to miss on Black Widow. Like I thought she would have gone a little bit higher than I was thinking. I did not expect Stryfe to go anywhere near as high as he did. Going for the 6-star. Okay, good luck. Based off the scores in round one, I'd probably be aiming for over 80. Yeah, so what do I... Okay, yeah, so I had my prediction round one at 86, and I think she went for 86.1. And now I've got it at 92. Wait, 86, right? Yeah, I think so. Mr. Forger, how you doing? How's your day coming along? But yeah, 86, 90. Although she's an existing... no, I guess that's kind of fair. That's, yeah. Because most featured 6-stars, you're looking at mid 70 plus. So, newer champions are higher. I'm interested to see what America's Chavez goes for, actually. It's not going to be anywhere too close to the Hercules numbers. Kind of interested to see if she goes higher than the Overseer. Because I don't think she's too good. Doesn't seem like the Overseer's all that good. They both got decent prestige. They're both brand new. So, yeah, I'm kind of interested how that works out. I think he went pretty high. But I think that was more for prestige, so it could be the same thing for Chavez. But yeah, good luck with it, Redwood. Good luck. You know what? Okay, never mind. I was just going to go in with my L2, throw a heavy to get the protection up, and then just eat his L3, but don't need to worry about it. What did round 2 of Hercules go for? I think it was 84. 84, I think. 84 or 85. Let me just take a quick look, because on the chart that I usually use, I don't know if they're just not recording the scores for round 2, but the last several of round 2, they just come back and say no data. So I'm not sure if they're just not receiving responses. Okay. So the Trucos one, it only has the round 1 results. They don't have the round 2. Can't remember if I told you, but I did 7.2 no units spent. First endgame content, I didn't spend units. Nice. Very good, very good. Yeah, I think... well, I guess it kind of depends, right? Because if you take your time with it, you could absolutely not spend units for stuff, because you can do a lane here and there and then just farm as you health pots and revives. But if you're trying to do something like in a speed run, you'd be more likely to need to use units, just because you wouldn't then be able to stop and farm the resources that you need. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I think 7-1 I used units. 7-1 I tried to do it as a Legends run. So, and it took me 10 hours, I think. And then 7-2, I was not bothered with the Legend run. And yeah, I used resources as I went, but I didn't need to dip into units for it at all. Although I made up for it with the gauntlet because I used units for that for sure. And it kind of sucked because I had finished 7-2 like a week before the gauntlet dropped, and I'd used up all my resources to finish off 7-2. So then when the gauntlet dropped, I had no resources, but we only had a couple weeks to get it done, so yeah, I just had to use units to get through it. If I had had any clue, I would have just saved the resources, done the gauntlet, and built back up the resources, and then worked on 7-2. I actually did an in-game name change recently, changed it to Omega Redwood, but with the 0 and E and Omega special characters, AP Waves gives me that name, and I'm all for it. 185 million? Well, yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, round 1 was 170, I think. And then round 2 went up like 15 or 14 million more. Might start 100% Act 6 soon. When I do, I'm doing 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Okay. I did 7-2 in one sitting. Okay. Miss your house, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Oh, really? Ugh. He's gonna get to his L3. Man. What a mess up. Now, let's see if we can't... Okay. There we go. Pulled that off. Just barely. Just barely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Redwood, have you gone for other champions from the 6-star arenas? Or will Black Widow be your first? And are you going for her for actual use or just to get a new 6-star? Because that's why I was going for her as the 5, was just to get a new 5-star. Stryfe, same idea, but Stryfe I do want to use with Apocalypse. So I have actual... Yeah, in Stryfe's case, if it was just to add another 5-star to the roster, I don't think I would go for him round 2 after missing round 1. But because I actually have specific use for him, yeah, I'll go for it. I attempted the Jubilee grind a few weeks ago, but failed. Placed like 145th. Okay. Okay. Doing it for nostalgia purposes? Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Which is kind of why I was thinking she would go... She would go for what she went for. Like, I think that's a big part of why people would be going for her. Okay. For that, to add another 5 or 6-star, like, I don't think people would be going for her actual use. Because you'd need her duped, you need high sig, and then there's other champions who do what she does better, and then they do more, so... I think for America Chavez, I don't know if I'm going to go with a 5-star. I think I might take a bit of a break. Because I did the cable grind, then was trying to get the 2 new 5-stars. So I think for Chavez, I'm just going to do my normal 5%. And for the basic, yeah. I will not... I'll probably go for Angela in the basic. But I think most likely second round. Just so I have an idea of what... Yeah, I'll wait second round. Because if she goes 40-ish, I can do that along with all of the other arenas. But if she goes for like 50, low 50s, then I would have to use my 6 stars as well. So, yeah. Because if she goes for 40s, I would expect another 5 to 10 million round 2. Meaning she would go for, like, I would be putting up around 50 round 2. But if she goes for 50 round 1, then I'd be planning to put up around 60 round 2. And I think... let me see here. So I could do 50... I could do 10 first day. 15 day 2. 15 day 3. So that would be 40. Yeah. So between 50 and 60, I'd have to refresh. If it's 40 to 50, I can do it without using any... Without any refresh. I think if I want to do basic arena grinds in the future, I need to rank up more 5 stars. That's where most of the points count in basic. Yeah, while 6 points into the future. Yeah. Yeah, only issue I might have is on Wednesday. That's when I go back to work. So hopefully I'm in a cool spot that day. Supersonic, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Yeah, I think the only basic champion that I will be fine with using units to refresh would be Omega Red. It's still quite a ways away. I don't think... Yeah, I don't think I would refresh for Angela, actually. Silver Shades, how you doing? New to the channel? Well, welcome to the stream. How's your day coming along? Thank you for the sub. What are you up to currently? Working in arenas, side quest, event quest, craziness, or just trying to avoid playing the game the way it is currently? Because that is a legitimate option too currently. Jeepers. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be doing anything costly or difficult the way things are right now. And with the crashing,
ladies and gentlemen,
I don't even know if I want to do arena.
We got him.
All good. Thinking about doing the O Canada challenge. Okay. I'm excited for next month's Champion Spider-Man 2099. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Spider-Man 2099. And I don't really even care about his use. It just, I think he looks cool. So I think I'll probably try to get him as a 5-star from Arena. And I do have some Tech T4CC that I need to use up. So he'll probably go to at least rank 3 pretty quick. Supersonic. So I was planning to do the Super Punch-Out, which is the Kamala Khan challenge. I was planning to do that on this past Sunday. But then after they said that they were going to be giving out compensation for the problems of revives and health pots, I figured I'll wait until this coming Sunday to do it. Because then that, with whatever they give us, I think revives for sure will be an overflow, and probably health pots too. So that would give me a place to use those. And I'm pretty sure to get it done, I'm gonna be using a ton of resources. So yeah, put them all to good use. I need a counter for 6-2 Sinister, so doing the side quest. I don't know. I think that one has changed a little bit, but I'm not sure. But I know when that one was, before they changed it, you needed a poison immune and a fury, right? I'm not sure. I think that's still the case. So I ended up using Vision with Heimdall and Angela. Because Heimdall and Angela, you start off the fight, you dash back, hold block, and you end up with a fury on you. And then you would just need your poison immune champion. So really, any poison immune with Heimdall and Angela would do it. I think Hyperion was a good option that people used as well. I never tried Hyperion. I just used the Vision, Heimdall, and Angela. But I think Hyperion was one that people used. I think there was a few. No, I don't know if there were any robots off the top of my head that people would have used. I haven't done the Loki challenge yet either, so I might do that instead, just because it may be cheaper. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you take the Rage path. Well, I think the Vitality path is easier, as long as you can get past that Green Goblin. Once you get past the Green Goblin, I'm pretty sure the rest of that path is quite easy. My problem was I couldn't get past the Green Goblin. It took 2 hours trying him. Couldn't get anywhere. Went to do the Rage path, and I was done in 45 minutes. Oh man, that was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I have OG Hulk and Hulk Rag R1 5-star. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Hulk's Fury isn't indefinite, but you could probably keep it up most of the time. But if you have the Heimdall and Angela, you need them at least 5 stars, obviously. But even pairing them with Hulk, just because then the Fury is permanent. Yeah, we'll do that. I need 400 more 6-star shards, so I really hope it's someone useful. Ooh, you're close, eh? Very close. Because my 6-star luck is bad except for Beardo. Dude, that sounds very familiar. I went 18. Well, he was my 18th 6-star, and he was the first one that I got that I was happy about. Everybody prior, I was like, no, please no. But yeah, Cap IW was definitely a good 6-star to get. It took me a long time to get him duped, though. My biggest use for him was using him for the last 10% of the 6.2 champion, and I didn't have him duped, but I mean, it was just the block proficiency that I was looking for, so it worked out. But now that I do have him duped, I do use him a fair bit. And this guy does not want to use his L2, eh? Okay, well, we'll have to see what we can do, if we can outlast his L3. Holy crap, he's like taking no damage. Ethan, how you doing? How is your day coming along? Okay. Well, now I don't think we're gonna... Still doing like no damage. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Come on. Come on, man. How am I doing like absolutely no damage? And I can't use my L3 because I've got the Power Sting on me, which is an indefinite one. Oh. I need to get him to about 15% to be able to use my L3. But it's taking me forever. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. Do you need Vision Angela, or do either synergies work? No, so Vision isn't the synergy, it's Angela with Heimdall, which is the synergy. But I used Vision as the attacker, because he's poison immune, and then for the power drain and the heal block. But it's Heimdall and Angela who give you the Fury buff. But you to get the Fury buff, you have to start off the fight. Well, you don't have to start off, but at some point you have to dash back and hold block for a couple seconds in order to get the Fury on you. Ready for the 5-star feature to reset. Hopefully there's some exclusives in there that I don't have. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for... as long as there's 5 or more, that would be new champions, I'll open 10. If there's not at least 5 who would be new, I don't think I'll open any. But 10 tomorrow. I'd open 10 tomorrow when it resets. Actually, I think there's a couple new ones in the current feature. I should... Maybe I'll open 1 or 2 at the end of this stream. I never open crystals on stream, so... Yeah. If anybody who is here now is here at the end of the stream, just remind me before I end the stream to open at least 1 5-star feature. Relentless, how you doing? I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Did you hear KT1 get triggered at Seaton spoilers? I did not. Spoilers for a movie or for crystal openings, or... That yellow dragon pulled a Thanos, all that for a drop of blood. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. I was telling Lord Shadow Scarlet OG, which isn't in this feature, then she won't ever be in it. Had she been in the feature previously? I think her and Wolverine were in the feature together a while ago, right? And I think that 5-star feature, I opened a few for that. Because there were quite, like, Scarlet Witch and Wolverine were there, and there was a couple others that would have been nice to have. And then both Scarlet Witch and Wolverine were also in Incursion Crystals, which I don't usually open those. I just stick to the 2000 6-star shards usually with the Incursion artifacts. Actually, yeah, I don't think there's any Incursion Crystal for 5 stars that I would use the artifacts on. I think I'd probably just stick to the 6-star shards. Maybe Scarlet Witch, possibly. The task is complete. Solar 15 points in the bin. Nice. Very nice. Who did you end up using, Taz? Berserk, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Yeah, so I'll be at least... So today, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'll be streaming at least once, running the 5 stars. Maybe 2 times. Probably not every day, but maybe one of the days I'll be streaming the 5-star run both times. I opened a movie, Black Widow 6-star yesterday. I was very happy. Nice. How you doing, Joe? Your work is done? I pulled Scarlet Witch and Wolverine from the featured. Oh, damn, dude. Indeed. Hey, we are at 38 minutes in the first crash. That's actually quite a bit longer than usual. She wasn't only way they let people get her was either through incursions or those special cav crystals from monthly quests or side quests. Okay. I got Wolverine for sure from the featured. Might have got Scarlet Witch from incursions. Old man memory right there. Yeah, I thought there was a crystal that that 2 of them were in together. But yeah, even so, it was a while ago. It might have been... Oh, no, not my last time opening 5-star features, but maybe it was my first. It was a while ago. I don't know what I want to do here. Sentinel and Fury. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I went with Mojo just because that seemed like what people were using, and that it worked out well. I tried it the first time, just didn't work, so quit. Tried it the second time, and just used 3 revives or 4 revives, and then which after the fact, I should have taken my time with it and used it as a opportunity to learn how to play Mojo, but I figured I got the revives expiring, just put them to use and be done with it. And then Magic. Actually, with Magic, I was kind of surprised. I thought it took me 8 tries, maybe, until... And it was funny, because it wasn't even... No, I got him to 50% once with her. And then I think I tried 2 more times and didn't get anywhere. And then the third time... oh, wait, dude, just chill out, man. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to power drain him. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if with his rock stacks I would be able to. No. Oh, you stinker. Damn, son. There we go. 1 month I pulled Doom, CGR, Black Widow, Clairvoyant, Hype, Gilling 2099, and Max Sig Omega. Damn, that is a pretty good month for you. Namit, how you doing? How's your day coming along? So then, Taz, are you all ready for the next boss? The next boss on Wednesday. Got my six-star Silver Surfer. Nice. Other 5 are completely trash. Cap America World War II. Not Infinity War. Red Goblin. Ooh, X-Force Beast. Black Panther. Civil War. Should I rank him up or save resources? For Silver Surfer? I wouldn't rank him. But if you feel that's your first good one... and if you've only got 6, yeah. Although, yeah, Captain America, Red Goblin has a fair bit of potential. I don't have him. I don't use him. I don't have him as I don't have him as a 5-star. No, I do have him as 5-star. But yeah, I've never really used him. But he can do okay. Or focus on 5-star only for now. Right now at 622 in story mode. Yeah, I wouldn't go with Silver Surfer. He's not terrible. It's just that you have to be really on the ball to play it well. In order to get his buffs, you really need to be paying attention. The key to the fight is controlling the AI and a lot of patience to revise for Sentinel 2 for period. Nice. Not bad. So then, after your farming, you've got to have quite a few resources left over then, right? So you should be all set for Wednesday. Cool. And then only 2 more to go after that. Exciting times. Ooh, wait, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Oh, ooh, that was close. That was close. Oh, whoa, damn. Okay. Let's not almost push him to an L3 this time. So we can only get lucky so many times. Okay, I think this L2 should do it. So we can take him beyond the L3. There we go. I got the solo with Magic as well. Fun Summer Pain fight. I went ham on those intercepts. Yeah. I don't like playing CGR though. Not saying he is bad, just not as fun. Yeah, I could see that. Especially if you're trying not to dex. I could see why it wouldn't be that much fun to play him. which you don't really have to try to save the decks. It's okay to use it. It will reduce your damage for your first L2, but it's not the end of the world. Just building up some units now, and then I'll probably potion farm before Wednesday. Just, yeah, okay. And Taz, don't forget that we are getting the, well, they said they're going to be distributing compensation of revives and health pots. Although I don't expect it to be any more than 10 of each. Let's see, let's do this one and that one. How many points do you put in arenas for the one to, for which, so for the featured arena, for the top 5%, it's been going up slowly. And now it would probably be at about 28 million if you want the top 5%. For the basic, I think this last round was 11 million. Prior to the last round, though, it was around 10. But let's have a quick look after this match. Red Goblin doesn't put a lot of damage as far as I tried, even with ramping him up. I just ranked him up for Incinerate immunity. Okay. Yeah, I don't play him, so I don't know. But I know there are some videos of people using him. And I don't know if it's just the damage or if he brings something else to the table as well. Yeah, he's not somebody I would. So I'm pretty lazy, and champions that require a lot of concentration or to be relatively good, I try to avoid. And that's one of the reasons why I like Corvus, because he's very straightforward. 3-hit combos or full combos, your L2. Wait for charges to like it's not a bunch of like tying your shoes backwards while standing on your head, at 2 a.m. in the morning while it's raining with no lightning. Scarslayer, how you doing? All right, let's take a quick look at the arena. Okay. There we go. All right, let me know if I need to blow that up at all, but I think that should be good. So, top 5. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so top 5%. So the first set of numbers, well, actually, it's always been relatively the same. So it started off at about 24 million. And yeah, so now we're at, the last round was at 28, and the round prior, 28. So yeah, you're looking at 28 if you want the top 5% from the featured. I would put up 28.5 just to be safe, because it is going to continue to go up a little bit. Then in the basic, so yeah, just ignore the first little bit, because that's when they first did the change to arenas, but then after they changed it where it doesn't make any sense to use 6 stars in there. Then we started off at 7.5, then we went to 8, 9, and it's been pretty consistent at about 10. But now you're looking at 11. So, like the last round with Stryfe, I would say that's an oddity, because Stryfe went really high anyways. If you were trying to get the top 5% this round, I'd say put up 12 million. But most likely after the Stryfe arenas, you'll be back to 11 million in the basic for that top 5%. So it's a lot of points. I guess it depends how many 5 stars you have. If you run your entire 5-star roster, so like in my case, my 5-star roster will give me 5 million points. So if I ran it twice a day, well, just one day twice, I would have it. But other than, I don't really like doing arena that much. I mean, that's pretty much all I stream. But outside of just getting what I'm aiming for, like the units, or I'm going for a champion, outside of that, I don't want to be doing arena. Why only 6 likes when 8 are watching? Because only 6 people care. That's why. I got a phone call right as you were asking me about Summer Pain. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Oh, that spreadsheet isn't mine. That's Oh, hang on. I'll post a link. But I find it really handy. Well, at the beginning of any arena, because you can go back and look what champions have gone for prior, or if you figure champions are similar, whether in their popularity or abilities, and it's a good way to make a guess off what they're going to go for. But yeah, I'll post a link in chat in a second here. I do have spreadsheets of arena info, but it's just my own info. I don't know. I'm just a bit OCD about it, I guess. Monsieur Lawrence, what is shakalackin'? I won't ask how your day is doing because you already answered that, so. So the one thing with that, what's a Reddit post with the arena results? The last few second rounds of the featured arena, they haven't been putting up what the 6-star went for. And I don't know if they're just not getting the results or what it is. But like I think it's the last 3 or 4. Round 2, they just put no data. But they have the data for all of the other arena brackets, just the 6-star featured round 2. Which is odd, because even if they didn't get info from whoever got 100, even if they got info from somebody who got 98, 102, they could still, you know, have a pretty close estimate. All right, let me get that link for you. Okay, ooh, it's a long one. All right, there you go. So that's the URL for the arena history. That is a lot of points. Yeah. I bring Psycho Man to war, don't judge. Wait, as a defender or as an attacker? So what you're saying is you just get a little bit crazy. I agree, I'm just messing around. It reminds me of the old BG streams with all his spreadsheets. I'm feeling down. The weather. I was grinding arena, and then my head started hurting. Oh, that sucks. That's not good. Everything is shakalacking. I can't get it to stop. Uh-oh. Well, you might want to have that looked at then. Let's. Oh dear. Okay, yeah. Definitely gonna do that. Solar has the best spreadsheets. I don't know if they're the best, but they make sense to me. I don't even know why the arena ones I started. Because like I keep track of, at the end of each arena, how many matches I had, what my score was, and then once the results are, where I ended up. I don't know why I do that anymore. But I do. Well, no, I think I still do it just because I've been doing it, so it's out of habit now. And I track the amount of units I get each week. So every Sunday, I record how many units I have, units and battle chips. Unfortunately, the last little while, it's been like I've been keeping track, but the numbers are not very consistent because either I've been spending some units or I've opened battle chips and gotten units. So last year, between July 4th and Cyber Weekend, I challenged myself to see how many units I could save in that time frame. So I didn't spend units on anything. There were a couple cav crystals that I really wanted to, but yeah, I didn't. And but I ended up finding that I was able to earn about 1,200 units a week without opening battle chips. So that was between doing arenas, event quest milestones, and yeah, which isn't too bad. I was wanting to try do that again this year, but I've been very bad not using units. So I would not be successful at that this year at all. And I think in that time frame, I think I ended up saving about 15,000 units. Colossus Sig 150 versus Nick Fury Sig 1 5-star. Which one is better, or which one to do? Parasite, how you doing? How is life? Do you find that the girl always laughs at you towards the end of the night when it starts to get serious? Which girl? I don't know if we've had the same experiences, Lawrence. Not bad, 1,200 per week. Not bad. Yeah, no, it's. I think you could probably get a little bit more. Then yeah, so I wouldn't include battle chip openings in that though, because that would be really random. So battle chip openings I do as a completely separate thing. Sock stuffing works and how does it work? Yeah. Which one to R5? I've never used Colossus. I don't use Nick a lot because I run Suicides. However, he's pretty much always on my team with DPX. I think for me, I would be more likely to, so in my case, I would go with Nick. Yeah, I would go with Nick because you could, even if you don't run Suicides, you could still have him on your team a fair bit. I don't know if you would really have Colossus on your team all that much outside of specifically using him. Which, I mean, you could use him a lot. But I think Nick would be... So I'm not necessarily saying that Nick is better than Colossus, it's just who I would use more. Yeah, so for me, I would take Nick to R5 over Colossus. Which, I mean, I don't know if it ever came down to between those two of them, but I do have 5-star Nick at R5 and Colossus at R4. And I don't think I would take Colossus. Yeah, even with a gem, I don't think I would take Colossus to R5. I might take 6-star Colossus to rank 2, but that wouldn't be definite. I'm tired of grinding as usual. Yeah. I have R5 Colossus at Sig 200, but took my 6-star to Sig 60. That's the sweet spot for sure. Okay. Because I know, like, after he got his buff, when he and Old Man Logan both got the buff at the same time, initially people were thinking that Old Man Logan came out better. But, yeah, the Colossus did. But I don't know, considering how the mutant class has gone, would you guys still consider him top 5 mutants? I'd probably say top 5. But I don't know about top 3. Did you get the Champ Solar? No, I did not. And so I'm in here taking this grind seriously. Nick is great on Suicide Solar. No, he's not, because he loses health. So once you're in your real phase, you got to be very careful about using your specials. He's great to have on your team with DPX for anybody else using Suicides, though. But yeah, you don't want to be throwing his specials, and to get his tactical charges, you need to be throwing your specials. So now, if you have like an armor break on you or something like that, it could heal back up from willpower. Great, but have T5B and Overflow again, and those are my R5 options. Didn't want to R5 any of them right now, to be honest. How long until it expires? I don't know if you open featured 5-stars, but the featured 5-star resets tomorrow. So if you do open the featured 5-star, you might find somebody there that you'd prefer. R3 all the way. We're talking about the legendary Colossus. At least for me, definitely one of my most wanted 6 stars. Yeah, I don't know. I think for me, for Colossus, I'm just still stuck. I know his bot has been active for quite a while, but I just can't get over him for what he used to be. Even though other champions like Hulkbuster, I'm totally fine with his buff. Like, I don't even think of him for how he used to be. But I think that's partly what my issue is with Colossus. Because when he was in the arena a while back, like I had no interest to go for him. It would have been a new 6-star. Would have been, good 6-star. Oh crap! Well, that sucks. Did that? Oh nope. I'm not going to heal back from that. I do consider Colossus as top 5. My personal list, I put him ahead of Omega. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Do you run Suicide Supersonic? Oh, Colossus wouldn't be too bad at Suicides. You just need to worry about the recoil, and for the most part, you'd only be throwing your L2. And I don't think he would really need too many L2s. So... Okay, so I lost one champion in this match, right? So I'm gonna have to be a bit careful here. Maybe a little bit more careful then. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh no, that was a bad idea. Maybe not. Just pause the stun. Okay. Nikon Suicides keep him alive for 2 to 3 fights. Try to end your final fight at 1% so that you go straight into Real Dick Fury without having the bleed or poison on you. Real Dick Fury only needs to use one special to get all his utility in real phase unless you want the unblockable. Yeah, that's a lot of work. Because for the most part, like I wouldn't use him in War or AQ. Oh, you know what? I just realized I placed my War Defenders, and I wanted to have Nick as one of the defenders. I totally forgot about changing that. Totally slipped my mind. I have to try to remember it next time. Plus, Professor X synergy can permanently heal from suicides plus Nick Fury and DPX. But that's getting to be a pretty specific team, though. Like, it's not giving... Well, yeah. I mean, I'm always running Nick Fury and DPX anyways, so... are you going for 6-star Stryfe? No, I'm going for the 5-star. Mainly... I don't think I would use the 6-star. I don't really think I'm going to use the 5-star. But why I want the 5-star is just to increase my 5-star roster to make doing basic grinds a little bit easier, and then also because of the synergy with Apocalypse. I have the 4-star, but unfortunately you need the 5-star for the synergy. Oh dear, come on, die. There we go. Nick's damage is so filthy on suicides, though, in real phase. Yeah, it is. I do use the 5-star incursions. There's 2 teams in particular. So if I'm running Aegon, I'll have Nick, Aegon, and DPX. Or if I'm running Cosmic Ghost Rider, I'll have Nick, DPX, and CGR. And the only problem with the Aegon one is I have to watch out for colorblind. But if I'm running CGR, it's fine. And if there are bleed buffs, I'll pick them up for Nick. And that works out not too badly. Okay. I do want to get the 6-star awakened though. But it would still be the same thing for me. I don't know how much I would actually use him specifically. Oh crap. Well, I don't. Yeah, my L3 would not have killed him anyways. You know, it's funny. At the start of the last arena, I lost my streak twice in the Summoner Trials, and it wasn't because of any of the issues in game. It was just me not paying attention or playing poorly. Poor Mega Red is always broken in a bad way. Spore damage is off. Death Field shuts off too early with Sabretooth synergy. At this point, I would say Domino is better. Ooh, take that back, Relentless. Take that back. I mean, I've got Domino at R3, but no, she's not better than Mega Red. I would better rank up Hitmonkey instead of Nick with my suicides on. Yeah. Like, I wanted Hitmonkey for a while. I finally got him. I have him ranked 2. I haven't actually used him for anything in particular. I've been meaning to. Yeah. But the thing is, too, with Nick, he still benefits the whole team, right? With his synergy, so... Colossus works well with and without suicides. His damage doesn't need as much factors as Omega Red does to be at max in his playstyle. It's more enjoyable. Yeah, so Omega Red doesn't need suicides to do well. Ooh, hang on. Okay, I will be back in about 3 minutes. Okie dokie. And back I am. I am back. Alright, let's see what I missed here. Did you check against the skill? It's good that Colossus has good synergies. Mega Red, Mags, Professor X. R3 Nick is a thing of beauty. Yeah, Mole Man is way better than Hitmonkey. I have both at R3. Well, I haven't used either of them very much actually. Mole Man, but Hitmonkey's already at R2. Mole Man, I don't know. I think I'll probably take him to R2 at some point, but he's not going to be a priority because I have the 5-star maxed out. But I could see taking the 6-star to R2. I don't think either Mole Man or Hitmonkey I'll take to R3. At least not currently. I'm not thinking to do so. Except that for longer matches, Mole Man is more feasible than Hitmonkey, but for regular content, Hitmonkey gets more crit damage, including its crit bleed, than Mole Man for a fast finish. It is working only when class advantages. Oh, okay, that's for the Omega Red. Yeah, I saw somebody else say that. So I don't think it's about Kabam. I might have slightly nerfed him, but it sucks if they did. But okay, they. Oh, I just realized. Yeah. Oh God. There we go. Here I am playing the game, talking, and well, it's still on the pause screen. Yeah, I think it sucks if they did nerf him or change Omega. Oh, change any champion. But I can accept that they do. However, they need to tell people. They need to tell people, we've made a change, whatever. I think it's good if they give a reason. They don't have to. But when people start asking about these things and there's just no response, I think that's just ridiculous. But the thing is, I think it's inconsistent, right? It's kind of like when Nick Fury starts the fight in his real phase. That was inconsistent when that was happening for people. Not every single fight was that the case. But no, they absolutely change things in the game, and they don't tell people. So, for example, and I made a quick video about this a couple weeks ago. It used to be that in the featured arena, like even in the old 3 and 4-star featured arena, when you would get the champion, and if you would dupe the champion, you would get ISO, gold, and shards. Now, in the 6-star featured arena, if you get the 4-star featured champion, you don't get the ISO, gold, or shards. All you get are the sig levels, which I think is a little bit ridiculous, because for the older champions in the featured arena, as a 4-star, most people who are going for a featured champion, whether it be a new or old champion, they probably have the 4-star already, and probably at max sig. So if they get the 4-star, which they are going to, if they're going for the 6 or the 5-star, they are absolutely going to get the 4-star. It's of no use. And there was no notice from Kabam about that. There were quite a few posts on the forums asking whether this was intentional or a bug, and they never responded. The only response from a mod was saying that they should the person asking the question should open a ticket. And I'm like, well, aren't you here to provide information about the game rather than telling us to just go open a ticket? Like, the forum mod could go and ask people within Kabam, like, is this intentional or is it a problem? And yeah, I just think that's ridiculous. They have not informed that there will not be any resources for the 4-star dupe. Yeah, and again, I don't like it, but I can accept that changes are made. Then just tell us. That's what I don't like. I do get... Well, here's the thing. So people will be angry if they were to come and say, okay, you're no longer going to get the ISO, you're not going to get the gold, blah, blah. people will be angry. But right now, they're being shady about it, right? They've made the change, and they're not telling us. They're just hoping that we don't notice. Like, we're not stupid. I think it's such a weird change, too. The only thing... Now, I'm pretty sure it wasn't a temporary change. Like, if they did change it on purpose, it's intended to be like that for good. And I didn't notice it right away because I don't remember who all was in there, but Ebony Maw had just been buffed, and he was in there with 2 other champions, so that you got to pick who you wanted. So I picked Ebony Maw because I needed the ISO for Doom. So I know absolutely for that one it worked because I got the ISO. And then I saw somebody on another chat saying that, this wasn't happening anymore. And I'm like, what are they talking about? This person's crazy, whatever. Then, because I normally don't pay attention. Then I think it may have been... It was Deadly Origin who was in the feature at the time. So I got the milestone, I picked her up, and I noticed that my skill ISO didn't increase at all. So I was like, okay, maybe I just need to relog. Relogged, still the same amount. Like, okay, maybe I'll give it a couple minutes. So check back 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, relog, and still the ISO didn't change. And I'm like, really? So then next round, this was the first round of the arena. So then the next round, normally for the 6 stars, when I run them all, I'm just under 7.5 million. So just under picking up the 4-star. But this time, I did a little bit extra in order to get that milestone. And then I recorded it and I posted it. And I made a forum post about it too. Again, I don't have a problem with it. I'm definitely not hurting for ISO. But there are people that they use that as a way to target the ISO that they want. So you're taking that away from them, and you're not telling them. And the other thing that pissed me off was when the person in chat was talking about it, they had just come out with the ISO offer in the store. And I was like, wait, is that what they're doing? They're going to take it away from the arena so that we have to buy ISO? But yeah. Four mods tell us to raise a support ticket, and in the mail from the support, they inform us to post the info on the forums. Dude, I don't think that company... Like, never mind how they communicate with us. They don't communicate with themselves, man. So there was when we had the John Mulaney challenge with the Spider Ham thing. John... I think he tweeted something about the game and about this challenge. And I remember somebody on the forums made a post asking about it, like, oh, is this something that's happening? And one of the 4 mods responded with, oh, I didn't realize that info was going live already. And it's like, really? Which... That being said, I don't have very much hope for, like when we see issues like we currently have. Because if they're not able within the company to communicate amongst themselves about relatively simple things, I don't know how well they could manage to actually resolve any serious problems. Which I think the parry and the dex stuff right now is becoming more and more of a serious problem, and I don't think it's necessarily something easy to fix, but if they are this bad at communicating in normal circumstance, I don't think it's going to be any better when they've got a serious problem going on. I need ISO so bad. The first time I've been out completely in 2 years. Yeah. I don't know. No, I think I have issues with getting specific ISO. And that's actually more my own problem because I just do not like using off-class ISO. If I was okay using off-class ISO, then it would be irrelevant. But I don't know, I just feel really wrong to use the wrong class ISO. Yeah, actually, I should take a look on the forums about that ISO thing and just see if there's been any more posts or any response from them. But like, how do you deal with your customer base when they raise a problem and your response is just no response? Oh man. Now I get that currently that would be the least of their problems. But that's at least. So the other time where something ended up being reported as a problem was done intentionally, but no notice from Kabam, was where the timing out trick with Corvus stopped working. And people initially thought it was a bug. And I think even the initial response from Kabam was that it was a bug. And then finally they came out and said it was something they had been testing. It went live before they intended it to. But I think what happened there was kind of like this ISO thing. They pushed it live intentionally, thinking that people wouldn't notice. And then because people noticed and there was such a backlash, they had to acknowledge it. The ISO one, though, I don't know how the hell they would do this. But if that got raised to the point where they have to address it, I think they should compensate people from when the change happened to when they disclosed it. So all the time that they've been sneaky about it and not said anything, I think anybody who got the 4-star feature from Arena should get that ISO and shards and golds. Because I mean, 7.5 million is not terrible to put up in the feature. So I could see people absolutely going for that just to get the specific ISO they need. Is there any mastery that makes a stun after the specials? I get a stun debuff from the champs who can never stun on the specials arena. Is there any mastery that makes a stun after the specials? No. I'm just trying to think if there would be any synergies, though. I know Clairvoyant with Doctor Strange. She has the possibility to stun after her L2. There's nobody else that pops. Yeah, there's no one else I can think of off the top of my head. Just Clairvoyant with Doctor Strange. And that's only after the L2. Were you fighting Storm Pyramid X? Yeah, so it might be the rework champ from this month for Diablo. Let's see. So here's the one for Claire. So Claire with Doctor Strange. The final hit of the special 2 has a 50% chance to inflict a stun for 2 seconds. And you were saying Storm Pyramid X? Let's see. So for Pyramid X, is that just ability or is that with a synergy as well? If the opponent purifies a stun debuff, it is replaced with a passive stun lasting 2 seconds. So and then Diablo has a synergy. Okay, let's see what Diablo one is. Oh, and iHulk does as well. But I think that's just his stun duration is expanded. Special attacks have a 70% chance to inflict a stun. Well, oh, okay. That's actually not too bad. Although I don't like the synergy partners. I don't see having them on the team ever really, but okay. Okay. Yeah, so it might have been a synergy that was causing that. Even Juggernaut makes me stun sometimes after his SP1. Who was buffed this month? Diablo, Bishop, and Ronan, I think. The Ronan one, though, I don't think was anything. Like, yeah, I don't think it was anything significant. Diablo looks like, well, Diablo or Bishop seems to have been the best one for this month. Even White Mags was not in the team. Oh, did you say who you were fighting against? Parasite? No. But yeah, so there's a couple of those with the synergies that will, after using a special, will stun you. Or has the potential to stun you. What do I want to do against this? In Arena, you can't activate the pre-fight, but White Mags has it to questing. And who's getting buffed? Oh, next month it's King Groot, Venompool, and then they're re-adding the Hood with, I don't know how it's changed over what they tried the first time with him, but Hood is getting his second go at a buff. I was Juggernaut, but I didn't notice the other champs. It might be because of the synergies. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I didn't know about the Diablo one for the stun. The only one I could see having... Oh, you son of a gun. The only one I could see having on the team, though, out of those synergy partners would probably be Doc Ock. And that would only be if I had Mr. Fantastic on the team as well. But I could see running Diablo, Doc Ock, and Mr. Fantastic. So that's good to keep in mind. Oh, have any of you guys tried the Diablo pre-fight where he can't be armor broken or stunned? I haven't tried that yet, but I could see that coming in handy. Oh, wow. Holy. I dashed back like a day too early. I love the knowledge in this room. Me too. I learned a ton. Yeah, Hood is getting a value update in the name of rework. It took these many months to do it. Well, because if they did it too soon, it would have made it look like it was easy to do, right? So they had to take their time to make it look like it was... And then also, this... You know what? You know what it might have been? This may have been a month where they were actually intending only 2 updates, and that's why they put Diablo in this month. Because every other month, which would have been planned out a fair bit ahead, they already had the 3 champions. I mean, that's just a guess, but... Relentless, you know one thing, I think a lot of streamers are quite knowledgeable and have a lot of information. But one thing I found, if you find somebody who's streaming and they're like in their mid to late teens, they are very knowledgeable. And I think one of the things is that they're spending a lot of time reading the champion information and stuff, and then they have a memory. So after they read it, they actually remember what they read. But yeah, there's a lot of younger people that are very knowledgeable. Older people too, but I'm really noticing it with some younger people. Oh. Ooh. I was in mid-combo and just stopped. I wonder if she was like, oh, are you doing okay? How's the workday coming along, Relentless? So we're about halfway there. So I think with the 5 stars I get just under 5 million points. And they have a memory so they can remember? Yep. Yep. Ooh. Made it to my lunch. Now I can relax. Work has been busy this morning. Makes time go quicker though. When I used to work, I'd find the days where it was slow. By the end of the day, I would just be mentally exhausted. Because if there wasn't work to be done, like it was just like really doing absolutely nothing. But the days where it was busy, like time would go so fast, and by the end of the day, I'd feel really energetic. Just because I, kept on my toes all day. But yeah, the ones where there was not much going on, it was rough. His buff was so good, just needed to add Fate Seal on the new buff update, but they reversed back his buff with just value update. Put it again, a synergy chance. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. Okay. The one thing, and I knew right away that it wasn't intended, the healing that he had, though, holy crap. That was crazy. When they did the initial update. And I think the healing lasted only 2 days until they were like, oh, that wasn't intended. And then they came back with, we're going to reset them and redo this. Yeah, I don't use them very much. And I haven't been playing Ghost very much, but I've been trying, when I do play Ghost, I've been trying not to have Wasp on the team, and instead to have Hood. And oh boy, I am just getting my ass whooped. Okay, should be good now. Yeah, so I just need to practice more with not having Wasp on the team, because I think for longer fights, Wasp loses her value on the team. I think for shorter fights, if you've got Wasp and an Atmat, because they get the synergy where they do more damage at the beginning of the fight, so the longer the fight, the less valuable that would be. Yeah, I'm not very good without having Wasp on the team yet, but I kind of wish that I'd started playing Ghost without Wasp, but I had Wasp before Ghost, so. I'll queue up the Bon Jovi since we were halfway there with your 5 stars in my birthday. There you go. That healing with Hood was nice. I hope so. Yeah. Oh, man. When, because I ran him through some of ROL, and I was getting hit, I was throwing specials, and he was still ending the fights at almost full health, and he was doing decent damage. He was a little bit difficult to, well, maybe with some practice would have been bad, but initially it was a little bit difficult to really get going. But I was like, damn, if this is how he's going to be, he's going to R3. Any champ doing anything good, not working as we intended, should be utter shit, yeah. Monsieur J, how you doing? How was your day coming along? Okay. You know, I think maybe the next EQ. I have used Ghost for the tech quests sometimes. Maybe the next EQ I'll use her and not have Wasp on the team. Wasp is great for long fights. The higher the combo she has, the harder her SP3 hits. Also, lock champ in corner and heavy spam. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about using Wasp though for long fights. I'm talking about having her on the team and using Ghost for the long fights. The Wasp synergy won't, because the Wasp, Ant-Man, and Ghost, the three of them together, you get extra attack at the start of the fight. But so if it's a short fight, that's great. That will benefit you. But if it's a longer fight, the first 10 seconds, it doesn't matter if it's a 5-minute fight, right? So, but yeah, Wasp as herself, yeah, she's pretty solid for sure. Well, and actually, saying that, the only reason I would take her off is if I were able to bring somebody else in that would be of more of a benefit. But I think, let me see, I can get Ghost, Ant-Man, Odin, Wasp, and Hood. So I think the only thing I would probably do would take Wasp out and bring in Yellow Jacket, possibly, or take Wasp out and bring in War Machine. And War Machine would just be... The only thing with that, though, is that you'd only get two charges without using War Machine. Which would be okay. Because, like, if you were fighting Cosmic Ghost Rider, because he'll start off with a armor break on the tech champ, on Ghost. So, with War Machine, you could cleanse that armor break. And if you've only got one CGR on the path, well, you'd only need the one charge. I mean, the alternative obviously would be just to use another champion for a CGR. But if you didn't want to do that and you just wanted to go in with Ghost, so it wouldn't necessarily do anything for damage. Although I think War Machine, no, it's a different pre-fight. But he can increase your damage, but it's dependent on your armor rating. So if anything, it would probably be more likely Yellow Jacket I would bring in rather than Wasp. Ooh, I should check for AQ to see if I need to move at all. Usually the person that I share this start of the path with, they're a little bit later starting, so I think it should be good. You know, the one thing that sucks about running the 5 stars, when I'm running the R5s, the points just come along so quick. But once I'm down into the R3s, nope, it takes a while. It takes a while. They have done a decent job on Venompool, at the least on papers, and have synergies with good champions. Oh, okay. He might be the best buff of the next month. Okay. Wasn't King Groot looking like he was going to have some pretty crazy healing, though? But maybe Venompool all around, though, right? Like damage and usefulness and stuff. Oh, well, the game might reset on its own. Or after this match. Oh, there we go. Nope, it decided to do it itself. It's like, screw this, I'm out of here. Yeah, I've got all 3 of them at 6 stars. But as far as cosmics go, I'm pretty sure Angela will be my next rank up. Okay, so I want to take a quick look at AQ. Yeah. And well, I guess I could join War. don't know if I'll do any fights. Let's see what we got going here. Good. I'm guessing we are just going to go with boss rush. How many participants do they have? Okay, so they've got all 10. Oh, damn! I already got a Hercules on defense, eh? Whew. People don't mess around. Well, who would I bring? Okay, I'll take a look at that later. Okay, I think that is probably my connection. For some reason, the phone, every now and then, it's just losing its Wi-Fi. I like King Groot since he came to the game, just needed more damage, but it seems like that's sorted now. Okay. It's kind of weird with the King Groot buff, though. You'd think they would have done that and done Groot at the same time. And they've made him shock and armor break immune with his kit and incinerate immune with torch and ice armor with Iceman synergy. Okay. Huh. So he could end up with a fair bit of usefulness then. Oh, that was a really... That was a bad idea. I'm going to take a bunch of damage at the start of this. Ugh. I didn't want to go with... Yeah. I didn't want to go with Carnage because of the pass disadvantage. But at least with Carnage, I wouldn't have started with a half health. Oh, shit. Okay. So you guys, for next month, are you more looking forward to the new champions, the Spider-Verse champs, or are you more looking forward to the buffs? Definitely the new champions. Okay. I'm looking for Penny Parker. Okay. So that's going to be similar or kind of the same idea as Mole Man, right? Like you're going to have a character who's utilizing... So basically, in a sense, you end up with two characters on the screen. I think Penny Parker will be beyond guard tier. Okay. Okay. Huh. What do you think Spider-Man 2099 is going to be? Do you think he's going to be good or not so much? Both, you guess? Huh. Yeah, I think for me, I don't know anything about either of them. But I think I may have read a couple of the Spider-Man 2099 comics when I was into comic books, and I remember I liked the way he looked. I don't remember anything about the character. So just because of the aesthetics, I want Spider-Man 2099. Who cares if one more Spider-Man? We have a lot of them. Yeah, but to be fair, Spider-Man 2099 was the last one that I wanted to see. So after that, like I said, regardless if he's good or not, but after Spider-Man 2099, I'm fine with no other Spider-Man characters ever being added. But I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of Hulks and Iron Man added still. Oh, boy. And there's supposed to be a She-Hulk TV series, I think. So when that starts, I mean, it's not like they're going to buff She-Hulk, but we'll get a new She-Hulk. Based off what we have seen, the champs that have good animations as of late haven't been that great. Yeah, that is true. Purgatory doesn't seem like she's all that great. Doesn't look like Chavez is too appealing. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, definitely not taking Groot against Been Supreme. Are any of you intending to go for the new 5-star feature tomorrow? Or, I suppose depending on who's in it. Look at Purgatory, for example. Yeah. Yeah. There's a Spider-Man. There is a Spider-Man, a mutant from the comics, and Scarlet Spider 2. Wait, we don't have a Mystic Spider-Man, right? No. Could Spider-Man 2099 be Mystic? Or would he be Tech? We've got Science, we've got Skill, we've got Tech. We've got Cosmic. Okay, so just Mutant and Mystic. Okay. Oh, maybe Spider. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know if 2099 would be. What? No! Oh my lord! I could not get out of there. I got 2 Grandmasters in the $5 deal yesterday and got 4-star Emma Frost and 5-star Nexus. Ooh. Rar, how are you doing? Who'd you get from the Nexus? Who'd you get? Who'd you get? Next month is coming. We got any ideas for a champ? Also, kabam. Wow, how about our 10th Spider-Man, Iron Man, or Hulk version? Bam, Mike. Sounds great, guys. You know, they're very fortunate that their art department or graphics department are exceptional. I think the art people should be running the company, man. I'm a 3-star magnet, so I stopped doing any chance crystals. Yeah. Good, how are you? I'm doing okay. My choices were between Heimdall, Rocket, and Cosmic Ghost Rider. Okay. So have you been using him much? Yeah, he's a fair bit of fun to play. That's actually not bad. Because neither Rocket or Heimdall would be that desirable. Heimdall maybe for the synergies, but at least it wasn't like a difficult decision. Although I think in my case, I've only had one. No, I've had a couple. Well, the Abyss Nexus was a bit of a struggle, actually. And then I opened a basic Nexus not too long ago. Oh, man, totally missed that. A basic Nexus a little while ago. And there was an awakening for CGR, an awakening for Apocalypse. I don't remember who the third champion was. But yeah, it took me a fair bit to figure whether I wanted to awaken Apocalypse or CGR. And if I hadn't been using Apocalypse a fair bit recently, I would have gone CGR. But I like Apocalypse a lot. I think he's going to be my first mutant R4. And even though his awakening isn't well, neither of their awakenings is game-changing. But I think in the fight, CGR's probably has more relevance. The Apocalypse one, though, is going to be useful for me because using Suicide, I'm always going to start off taking some damage. And for the most part, I don't need to use them every single fight. I'm probably going to use them the first fight all the time. So use them the first fight. I'm going to take the bleed and the poison damage, the bleed until I become immune. But then, if I sit him out 2 fights, I'll come back bleed immune, and I'll heal up the damage I took from the first fight. So yeah, so I ended up going Apocalypse for that. If OG Scarlet Witch happens to be in the future, and that's a big if at that, I'll spend all my 5-star shards I got and open all my max sig. Wow. Okay. Still got 2 Mystic 5-star gems, and 1 will go to her. Yeah, fair enough. I can really only get him to rank 2 or 3, where I am right now. Okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to get him a new champion maxed out right away. And with CGR, he's actually somebody that you could still do a lot of damage with before he's maxed out. So, ideally, yeah, if you like a champion and they're good, you want them maxed out. But especially if you're farming, you could farm with him at R3, R4, no problem. The only Iron Man version I would not mind seeing is War Machine Punisher. That'd be hardcore. Hardcore indeed. Uh-oh, this isn't going to do him in. Oh, it did. Excellent. Who knows, I might have chosen Rocket from that because I am 0 on Tech ISO and my 6-star Giving 2099 is halfway ranked up. Yeah. Where they gave Frank Castle the War Machine armor to help fight villains, but he took it too far with the destruction, so the government demanded he gave it back. Still waiting for BAM to fix this T4 and T1A drought that some of us are in, all the time. Yeah, the T4B, because you need that for 5 stars, 4 stars, and 6 stars. The T1A, because I don't rank 5 stars beyond R3, and then you don't need it for 6 stars. So T1A I'm okay on, but yeah, T4B I could definitely use more T4B. I used to do the T4B and the T1A arena every time they were around, but I'm no longer doing the T1A arena. Mainly because I'm in arena enough as it is, but I was having too much T1A. So there was a couple times where, sorry to say, but I had to sell some T1A. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. Isn't the Crossbones suit from Stark? Is it? Have any of you watched the Black Widow movie? Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I did. What am I saying? Of course I did. It was all planned out. Oh, yeah. Oh, Relentless, did you go for any of the champs last round in Arena? Oh, you know what? I just realized I might be a little bit under, or a fair bit under, 5 million by the time this is done. Because I was running the 5 stars to finish off the T4B Arena this morning. That's fine, though. Yes, I did watch the Black Widow. Did you like it? I was kind of indifferent. I didn't really care either way. Seen it 2 times and had it on in the background the other night. Okay. Well, you must like it quite a bit. Relance at me. Both got Stryfe from Arena first round. Show off. Congratulations. I was going to see it until I saw how needed Taskmaster was in that movie, and I ended up not watching it since that's like the only reason I was going to watch it. Oh, how... Okay, I nerfed. Okay. Black Widow, not so impressive. Yeah, I think I was expecting something different. I thought it was more like an origin story. I guess he kind of did learn a little bit about her background, but it wasn't really. But maybe too, because it was such a long wait, and maybe it just didn't seem like that wait was worth it. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Seriously? Oh. I did get Stryfe 5-star 309 25.7. Okay. Man, I'm losing a lot of 5 stars. Damn. I mean, I do lose fights here and there, but we're losing a lot. I kind of hope they are setting up the Thunderbolts movie. I think they need to give us that now that they introduced a lot of the characters that were actually part of the group. Okay. Did you guys get the 5 or 6-star? I think they both got the 5-star reserve. Which is what I am working towards this session. I wanted to pick him up round 1. I wanted to get both Black Widow and I wanted to get both Black Widow and Stryfe, and then just get back to my non-thumb numbing arena grinds. But yeah, I do want Stryfe because I want him for the synergy with Apocalypse. So I just can't wait until the Moon Knight show comes out. So is that and the She-Hulk, are they supposed to be like the WandaVision, Falcon the Winter Soldier, and Loki? Like Loki's getting another season, but WandaVision and the Falcon one, they were just supposed to be like one-offs, like one season and that's it. I got 5-star, wanted 6-star, but couldn't get enough points. Okay. Did you put up points thinking you had enough for the 6, or you're like, no, I'm just not going to get that high? Be right back. Be right back. All right, Relentless. I will still be here. Oh, wait. Actually, let me check. Because I think my lowest 6 stars are around 6,800 or 6,400, so, or 5 stars, which means I don't actually have many more to run. Oh, damn. That might not be good. because that will have me quite a bit short on the points for today. Oh, I think I know why. Because, yeah, I ran 5 stars earlier for the T4B, and then I used 5 stars to start this arena. So that might be why. Yeah, okay. If we end up at around 4 million, that'll be fine. Because I could make up 1 million with 6 stars, and that wouldn't be a problem. Come on. Well, I guess it's time to relog. Oh shit! No, I'm not going to get 4 million. All right, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. There we go. Couldn't get that high. Also didn't grind efficiently. Also didn't want to boost or refresh. I had 37 million. Okay. I had Stryfe already, but now he stooped. Yeah. Because I think the cutoff was 64. It was low 60s, so yeah. No, we want 5 stars. Do you use him much, Berserk? Or do you have him more for synergy? So I don't know if I'm going to be back tonight for another arena stream, but I'm going to try to get up early tomorrow to get started. So I can get 3 runs in of the 5 stars tomorrow. So we're going to end today after the grind tonight at around 8 or 9 million. And then if we can put up 15 million tomorrow with 3 runs, I'll be pretty close to where I want to be. Then, yeah. And then just 2 runs on Wednesday, most likely. I do think he's going to go more than he did the first round, but not that much more. I never used him, just synergy. 6 star would have just been collection and more arena points. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if I had gone for the 6 star, I absolutely would have missed. I mean, I missed the 5 stars, so definitely missed on the 6. But yeah, for me as well, it's just for synergy. For synergy, and I do want to increase my 5-star roster a bit. Because I know what I can put up with the 6-star roster. And I think the only thing is the only other 6 stars I could see possibly grinding for would be Ghost and Nick. And I think that they would both go over 100. If it was like 120, I would refresh for either of them, but I could see it going a little bit high. I would do it the second round to have an idea of what I would need to do. But for 6 stars, I can put up 95-ish without any refreshing. And outside of Ghost and Nick, I don't think there are many existing 6 stars that would go much higher. So I feel with my 6-star roster, I'm pretty good for if I wanted to go for a dupe or an existing 6-star from the featured. But the basic, because the basic I figure I can put up probably about 45 as is without any refreshing, and I want to get it to about 50. And I feel another 10 to 15 5-stars should allow me to get to that. In the basic or featured, basic is hard. Well, the next couple basics are going to be much lower. Because after Stryfe, we're going to have Yellow Jacket, I think. Odin might be a little bit high. Angela, not too sure. She might be. The thing with Angela, though, is people would want to dupe on her. Which is my case. Like, I've already got her, but I do want her duped. But yeah, I don't see too many characters coming up in the basic in the next little while that are going to go super high. I think what happened with Stryfe, he's a relatively new champion, so it's the opportunity of getting a brand new 6-star. He's a good champion. He's got at least one really good synergy. And then on the other hand, the featured champion was not somebody that a ton of people would be going for. I think if anything, Black Widow is more for collection, not for real use. So I think that's partly why Stryfe went high. Like, I think if it had been a more desired champion in the featured, Stryfe would have gone lower. So I think that's why that arena went as high as it did. So we probably won't see that again for a while. All of that to be said, next thing you know, 65 million cut off for Yellow Jacket. Oh, damn. We are almost out of 5 stars. Okay. Okay. The one problem, though, with that Stryfe arena, and I think the round 2 is going to be high as well, but now that we've seen that the basics can go that high, it is going to make predicting what to aim for a little bit harder. Yellow Jacket 65 million. If Yellow Jacket goes for that much, you know something is definitely wrong. Yeah, man. What do you think Psycho Man would go for? Because I think usefulness, I don't really know. I don't think he's that good. But a new 6-star. So that might inflate his score. And it could be kind of like Stryfe, depending on who's in the featured. According to your spreadsheet, it seems that arena scores are climbing steadily, so I think it's just going up. Yeah. Um, but it's more so for the 5% that is increasing. The actual champion, it fluctuates. It really fluctuates. But for the top 5%, it definitely is increasing. It's looking like it goes up about 500,000 every 2 to 3 rounds. 1 million 6-star Psycho Man. I could see Psycho Man going that high. Really? Okay. Okay. I don't know if I would go for him as a 5-star, actually. No, I don't think so. I think I want to take a break for going for champions for a while. The next one will probably be Angela for the dupe. What do you guys think? So I want the dupe on Angela. I don't think she's going to go super high. I could be wrong. But do you think it would be better to go for her round 1 and put up like 5 to 10 million more than what I would think, or wait round 2? Round 2 usually is a little bit higher, but I would know what I'm aiming for, and like I would probably put up 10 million more than round 1, but there is the possibility that she would go for 12 million more. And if I miss in round 2, well, then I'm screwed. So what will you guys do? Because I mean that was partly why I did round 1 the way I did it this time. Was that if I missed either Black Widow or Stryfe, it would allow me to make up for it round 2, which is what's happening. So. Did someone say garbage? I mean Psycho Man? Oh, 3%. Come on, man. Just die. Thank you. I think go round 1, and I think she... Oh, just 1 second. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Back I am. Even if Kabam gave everyone a 5-star Psycho Man, it's compensation everyone will think 100 times, even to claim it. Yeah. Well, and I guess the thing is too, right? Because some people have problems with all of the flashing lights with him. So there are people that probably couldn't even play him because playing against him was problematic for some. So yes, that could be interesting. So, that might impact his score too. Like if somebody just couldn't use the character, well then they sure aren't going to grind for him, right? I have Angela, but do you have 6 stones to invest in her? I would wait R2 for her. Not the case, I feel. So the reason I want her awakened, for me, the biggest benefit is going to be the dropping off of the debuffs, which she needs awakening, and I think it's about 100. Well, because you compare her with Odin and start off with 3 buffs right away. But if you don't... I don't remember what the numbers are, but I think overall you want it at about 100 to 120 sig. Which I do have a few Cosmic Sig Stones. I've got 75 generics currently, and I'm going to be getting another 25 for 50 for sure. I'm absolutely going to get the second last milestone for Summer of Pain. I don't know if I'll get the last, but I'm going to be getting another 50 to 75 generic Sig Stones. I'm thinking where I would use her mainly might end up being incursions. I've got several champions that are pretty good for incursions, so I don't need her there. But she could be good there. I think she could be really good for Cavi Q. I do have CGR, who's pretty good for it too. But it's more so... Yeah, I don't know anywhere else, like off the top of my head, where I would put her to use. It's just that I don't see using her very much without her being weak. I put 6 stones into Surfer. She's good, but not super OP. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I am kind of going off a little bit from what she was doing in Cavi Q. But that also has a node that benefits Cosmic Champions. I did try her... I don't know if you were in the stream that time, Relentless, where I was trying her in ROL. And it was more so just to see at what SIG level. But basically what ends up happening is you activate Odin's pre-fights. You have Nick Fury and DPX on the team. And she starts off without the bleed. And then she, because of Nick and DPX, she shrugs off the poison and heals up. So this is because of running suicide. So basically, and then with her healing, with her regen, she ends up healing the recoil damage. It's a kind of convoluted way to go about using a champion, but yeah, but without the awakening, I don't think I'd use her at all. Could be 120 still. A lot of SIGs, great utility though, and can smash through auto block. Yeah. I'll check, because I think I took the 5-star to 120 when I was trying this thing with in ROL. Yeah. But it is like it's taking up a lot of spots on the team, right? Just to benefit one champion. Now she doesn't need it that way, right? It was just one to see if it would work. And well, let's give it a go here because I'm done for what I want to do. Maybe I should just get started with the trials. Let's see something here. She needs 180 to go in without suicide. Yeah, but that's not taking into account running it with Odin. Let's see. Okay, so I took her to 150. Okay. Yeah, so for the 30% there. Okay. And that's per buff, right? So 3 buffs is 90%. Which that's what Odin would give her for each buff on Angela for opponent's suffer. Right. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if you were here when I tried this or not, Relentless, but let's have a go. So we've got Nick and DPX. So we want Angela. Odin. And I think I just went in with the 5 of them. I guess we could go with Claire. Oh, we could go with Heimdall too. Start off with the Fury on her, which would give us 4. Let's try that. This is not a team I don't see running this. Oh, no. Maybe I would run this in the Cabby Cube. No. Back and forth. Maybe this, maybe that, maybe this. Okay. So we're going to go in. We won't have the bleed on us. Then we're going to shrug off the poison. And yeah, even if he applies a bleed to us, it just doesn't even show up. Okay, now we got the Fury. So I'm going to use a couple specials because I'm pretty sure that the regen... no, because we need to drop to 10% down. So not quite yet. Okay. So now we should regen what we've lost from recoil. Not quite. Nope. Just trying to figure if there's a way I could get Cap IW. No. So I could get Cap IW and OG Captain Marvel on the team. It would allow the buffs to last longer. In which case, then the regen might do enough to heal back the recoil. Well, I mean, the regen is keeping us at 90% health. Every time we drop that below 90, once we lose 10%, we're coming back up. I wish I had Odin and saving up for a 5-star featured opening. I want to open at least one of them at the end of the month. Yeah, I don't use him much, and I wanted him mainly just for Ghost. But apparently he works well with Brie Larson too. I haven't used her in a long time. But I could see, like, I have tried him in incursions. So I ran Ghost, Ant-Man, and Odin. I applied Odin's pre-fights at the beginning. And then I removed Odin and I brought in, I don't remember who, maybe Wasp. And that worked out pretty well, damage-wise. Okay. Yeah, so this is, I think she's R4. So I mean, an R2 6-star would be getting through this a lot quicker. But just imagine using her for buffed up. It's not going to be a problem whatsoever. There we go. Is she R? No, she's R4, I think. I like that she's sustainable with regen. She has great utility. Yeah. Well, actually, no, because the 6-star is only R1, so it's not going to be a ton more damage. But yeah, let me just check and see. I think she's R4. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm definitely not going to R5 her. I wasn't going to anyways, but after getting the 6-star, yeah. Definitely not. I will always use Hyperion for buffed up, easy game. Yeah. I've been using CGR, and he works pretty well. Okay, okay. Well, I am done what I came to do. So that is it for me. I don't know if I'm going to be back tonight, but I will be back tomorrow at some point for sure. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Oh, no, hang on. One memento. I said I was going to open a featured 5-star. Let's do that. Let's relog first. Holy crap. Yeah, when incursions first came about, when it changed from dungeons to incursions, and we had the buff cornucopia, I ran Hyperion a fair bit. And then I ran Brie Larson for a while too. I think those were actually the only 5-stars that I ran for any length of time. But now it's pretty much just R3 6-stars for the most part. Okay. Hyperion is my go-to as well. She has buffs for days and utility for weeks. Alright, so I think there's only 5 champions who would be new. Human Torch, MCOC, Stryfe. Oh, if I got Stryfe right now, I don't know if I would continue the grind. So Stryfe, Super Scroll, so that's 4. Psycho Man, that's 5. That would save me on another arena. And Black Bolt, so 6. So there's 6 possible new champions. Let's see if we get one of them. Here we go. I guess, yeah, so Stryfe would be the best option here. Human Torch, although I don't really have any specific use for him anymore. Let's see what we get. Let's see what crappy dupe we're going to get. Oh, you son of a gun. At least MCOC 4. Wow, between 2 new champions. Alright, well, probably do 10 tomorrow. If there's at least 5 new options in the future. But yeah, that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.